asshole for suggesting to my fiance that we make our honeymoon inclusive to our friends. It's going to be bad. I'm getting married in 7 months, and 1 week after the wedding, we will plan our honeymoon, which will be in a resort of our country, around a 2-hour flight. The place we're going has always been a dream destination of me and my friends. When I told them where we'd plan our honeymoon, they said how jealous they are and how they wish they could also go. I told them that we could consider the idea of making this a friend-inclusive honeymoon, and they were very excited with the idea. Sadly, for many years, we hadn't been able to plan the trip with the guys to that place because our conflicting schedules, but now pretty much is easier for us to be able to align our vacation days. So I thought it was a great chance. I announced it to my fiance the other day, and I thought she'd find it a cool idea. But she got completely mad at me and started crying and telling me how much of an inconsiderate asshole I am. I tried to explain to her I didn't do it with malice. I simply thought it would be a good chance for the guys to experience it. And I even told her she can tell some of her own friends if they want to join in. She told me that I'm ridiculous for insisting that this is a good idea and how she felt horrible because I'm inconsiderate because I made my honeymoon into a friendship trip when it's supposed to be about the two of us. She also says I'm an even bigger asshole for discussing it with my friends and getting them excited about it when I didn't consult her. And honestly, I think she's right on that part, and I might be the asshole. On the overall idea, though, I didn't think she'd mind that much. I thought it sounded fun. Am I the asshole?
Oh my God. I mean, I'm glad that he's like self-aware enough to know that he shouldn't have talked to his friends first to get them hyped up before like bringing the idea to her.
Yeah.
And like, is he dumb? Is he literally dumb? Okay, like I kind of thought that this was going to go in the direction of like maybe they have a bunch of friends who are also in couples that they hang out with all the time. Like, and you've got a friend group that are all friends. But like, he's very much making it seem like that'll be a boys' trip.
It's a boys' trip.
That's a boys' trip.
This is not a honeymoon. This is a boys' trip.
This is a boys' trip.
Your wife at that point tags along.
Yes, right. It's a trip for the boys plus your wife also there.
So bad. So cringy.
That's so bad. That's so bad. And like, I will say, like, I hang out with a lot of the same couples, like, all the time. Mm-hmm. And like, there's a world where if I was going somewhere just say I was going on like a long ass honeymoon for 10 days.
Yeah.
Like maybe the first 5 days are just us. And then like the second half could be like the other couples come.
Yeah.
If we're both like down for that. But also like the main point of a honeymoon is to like go on a trip to be like, oh, like we're newlyweds. Da, 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 like let's do fun things together.
Well, especially at like a nice resort that's probably really romantic. Mm-hmm. And like, yeah, you want that time to like, the stress of the wedding is over.
Yeah.
I want to relax, have great sex. Like, that's what the honeymoon is for, not for the boys.
To black out with your bros and then go try to have sex with your wife afterwards. Like, I'm sure that's not the honeymoon that she was envisioning.
No, like I'd be crying too. This is giving me, I just saw it recently on like a recommended thing. It was probably on Barstool. But it was like this wedding party and all the guys were like standing there like being bros, the groom and his dudes, and then the bride is sitting there holding the Saturday are for the boys flag.
Oh, that's so Barstool right there. That's the Barstool brand in a nutshell.
And I'm like, I would be rather caught dead than do that on my wedding day.
100%. I would rather die.
Call it off.
Yeah, just call it off.
If my fiance wanted me to do that, we're done.
100%. And also too, like, if my fiance asked me to do that and like thought that was a reasonable request, like, bye, you're done. That's it.
You're done.
Head on out. You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
Don't get it. Top comment on this one, quote, "Hey babe, my bros will be hanging with us on our honeymoon. Aren't you like totally stoked?"
Yes, accurate.
Like, I just don't. Maybe just some people don't understand what a honeymoon is.
Did they say how old he is? It sounds like college bros. This literally sounds like college bros just being like, oh, like this is our like spring break trip.
Yeah, no mention of ages.
It sounds like an immature type of bro thing.
Yeah.
Also, like, if you want to go on a trip with your bros later, like, go plan that later. Like, the fact that, like, this is your honeymoon, like, bro, read the room.
What happened to the bachelor party? Like, why?
Yeah, true. That's what that's for.
Why couldn't you have, like, if you know that you wanted to go to this place
Yeah.
with your guy friends for so long, why wasn't this a part of your bachelor party and then you recommend somewhere else for your honeymoon?
Literally, you're so right. What happened to the bachelor trip? That's exactly what this is for. The bro time.
The bro time. Another top comment, it's a honeymoon, you fool. She's in for a hell of a marriage.
Seriously, oh my God, yeah. If he's like got the, I mean, at least he's aware enough to know that the order that he talked to people in his life about it was wrong. So like, it gives me hope that like he's got half a brain. The other half, though, I'm a little concerned.
We gotta come around on all of it.
I'm a little concerned.
Yeah, I think I would point to this being very young. Like maybe just right out of college. Like
It feels young.
It feels like one of those schools where it's like ring in the spring or whatever.
What does that mean?
There's like a school, I think it's Baylor in Texas.
Okay, so Canada doesn't have frats and stuff like that. So like I don't know any of like this.
I have like a mutual friend that went there, and their whole thing is like senior year. It's like ring in the spring, or like
like you get married, like you propose in the spring.
Yeah. So if you're like not engaged your senior year, for Baylor students, the phrase "ring by spring" brings about many different emotions. If a couple is dating by the time they graduate, the expectation is that they should get engaged. So it's like a thing.
Oh my God, ring in the spring.
Ring in the spring. So this is giving me kind of like those vibes where they're just maybe it's a little immature.
Right. It reads young. It reads young for sure. It's giving young energy.
Yeah. It's a weird vibe.
And by young
sure.
I mean immature.
Yes.
By young I mean immature. Yeah.
Yeah, not like age-wise, but yeah, just he's a little off. Has some growing up to do. Plan your bachelor party more accordingly, friend, and I think you'll be fine.
Is it okay if I pee before we do the next one?
Of course. Yes.
5 minutes later.
Also, every time I go to the bathroom, like in the last 24 hours, I think about that one story about how when the guy poops, he puts the towel over his lap. I can't stop thinking about it. Every time I go to the bathroom and I like look at my own hand towels, I'm like, imagine.
It's so bad.
I can't even imagine. People are crazy.
Fecal matter flies everywhere too. Like that's why they say like you can't have your toothbrushes out on the counter.
Yes. Oh my God.
Because then there's poop on them.
We have like I'm lucky and like my bathroom is like the toilet is in like its own room.
Oh, I love that.
I know, and it's the best.
That's so nice. Well, then it's like you can also have another layer of protection if you're going to be noisy.
Yeah,
like
true. Just another door.
Yeah, I like that.